So next para you can see, I think the best advice I ever had was contained in these lines from Shakespeare, which my father had copied into one of my notebooks when I was 9 years old. So these are the lines which is written here. This above all, to thine own self be true, and it must follow as the night of the day. Thou cannot then be false to any man. So each one of us is a mass of imperfections, and to be able to recognize and live with your imperfections, our basic nature detects defects of genes and birth makes, I think, for an easier transit of our life's journey. So for living a happy life, for making the journey of your life easier, one important thing is that you accept your imperfections. So no one is perfect. हर किसी में कोई ना कोई imperfections होते हैं, whether it is by birth or you get it genetically. Somebody has a different appearance, somebody is fat, somebody is thin, different complexions. Sometimes you are not happy with your memory skills. So सब में कोई ना कोई imperfections होते हैं. So best way is to accept your imperfections. Only then you can move easier in your life's journey. High in the spruce tree, the barbet calls heralding summer. A few puffy clouds drift lazily over the mountains. Is this the great escape? At some time during the day, I must put pen to paper and produce something readable. That's not much money left in the bank. So here Ruskin Bond says that I should write something very good so that my story becomes bestseller and I earn some money. Yes, but look at the honeybees, look at them push their way through the pursed lips of the anthidium and disappear completely. A few minutes later they stagger out bottoms first. So he is again observing a honeybee getting inside a flower and coming back. I think Tolstoy summed it all up when he said, one ought only to write when one leaves a piece of one's flesh in the ink pot each time one dips one's pen. Here he wants to say that for writing a good book, a good story, a writer has to concentrate fully on his writing. Only then he can produce good material. To which I might humbly add, there is something to be said for the ink pots and the hand that holds the pen. It must be far more difficult to share one's body and soul with a typewriter or computer. I abandoned the typewriter long ago. There is something physical, intimate about writing by hand. It takes me back to my childhood when I was first learning to write letters and join them together. When I had any difficulty, my father would put his hand on mine and guide it along the page. So he says that he doesn't like to write his stories through typewriter or computer. He feels that writing through pen and paper makes him more close to his father who used to guide him when he was learning to write alphabets. So when you are a small child and you start writing your alphabets ABCD for the first time, you are helped by your parents, your teachers holding your hands. Here Ruskin Bond says that whenever he writes his stories using pen and paper, he can feel the blessings and the presence of his father by his side, which helps him to write good stories. His hand is still there. I feel it now even as I write. Even today when he writes with pen and paper, he feels the presence of his father in his hand. And may loving long gone hands touch yours, dear reader. We are not alone. So this is this excerpt is from a book of Simple Living, is a book written by Ruskin Bond, and this story that you are reading, this lesson that you are reading is part of this main book. You should learn the new words that are given here, and then I will be sending you the exercises and question answers of this lesson. Thank you.